Hi Service fans, this is Serenity of Service, and I'm going to do a review for Monster Hunter Portable 3rd. This game is a lot like Monster Hunter Portable 2nd G and Freedom United, but there are subtle differences, of course. My first problem with the game is the two cats following me. It's not the fact that they're following me, but their usefulness. It only comes between their usefulness of getting the cat, getting the big bosses to look at them and occasionally blocking the Melixes from hitting you. Other than that, and the fact that they can use flutes and other things in the sword. Well, once you get them to certain levels and a certain amount of points. Moving on. The farm is also one of my other issues. The issue with the farm for me is more or less the felines run everything. You have to use them. Well, you don't have to always use them. There are certain ones that you have to use them for, like the mining. Oh, okay. Some of you remember bomb mining. In that sense, instead of that, you can send 4 of them in with pickaxes on a minecart, or you can send 4 of them I guess you say catapulted into a tree, give the 4 of them bait to fish with, or you can send 4 of them on a mission. You don't have to send 4, you can send 1, but the level determines everything on what you're going to get and what you won't get for these things. Which, sometimes that can become the most annoying thing, especially at the start of the game. I only have 2 that are actually high enough to even get anything good going to any of those things I mentioned earlier. And they don't have that high of loyalty to begin with, but also the highest level I have is 11, so that should tell you how crappy some of the things I'll get. Let's see. The missions themselves that you can send the cats on is kind of like Trinia sending him with a certain amount of points to go into certain areas. You have to use points to send your cats on missions. The missions don't get cleared though. They just kind of, well, you can boost them to 2 stars, 3 stars, or 4 stars, other than 1 star. And these give you better items as well. Like, basically it's Trinia all over again, except for cats, and they have a higher chance of bringing back more than he did. Since I sent him on a few missions, and he only brought me back 2 things, if I send 4 cats, the least they're gonna bring me is probably 8 things. Even though he could bring back a lot better stuff than they can currently. Okay. Still can't believe that I haven't run into any capture missions yet. I actually, while doing this mission that you're watching now, I cleared 4 stars, so I'd have to do the urgent quest, but I don't really want to fight Jin after my first encounter with him. Horrible. Let's see. I have to say I do like the spa. I like how Mr. Renade might not like the fact that you have to go sit in the spa to get HP as well as stamina, and then you have to go buy a drink to get your either attack up and feline skills, defense or feline skills, etc. He might enjoy that though. Well, moving that aside, you have to also level the spa in order to get higher setups for both of these things. In order to get the spa stamina and spa health up, you have to do missions for the spa to get your drinks higher, well, higher in stuff like feline skills to anything else. Well, feline skills and attack up and blah 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 blah. What you have to do for that one is, well, the drink missions. I haven't done any of them, really, to be honest. I've done all my spa quests. I know it's sad. The armor, a lot of it looks good that I've seen so far. I like the fact that you can give your cats different armor now, like I'm using the pumpkin armor for mine. They look like black mages. Thank you, Final Fantasy. Well, not really. I'm not that big of a Final Fantasy fan, so I guess I can't really say that. Well, I know a bunch of you remember the talismans from Tri. They did keep that with it, as well as some of the monsters, and as well as bringing in some new ones, of course. The talismans now are not in the shape of diamonds like they were before, but now necklaces. I know I mentioned in my update video that you could semi-transfer your data over from 2nd G. Well, what I basically meant by that, and thankfully I haven't actually had anyone ask me about that, is they give you a badge that tells you how many hours you played. Like I had 366 hours and 42 minutes. And then another number which I don't actually know what it stands for. I think it's the amount of monsters I hunted. Yeah, that's what it is. And then the weapon that I most used, which was dual swords. Yeah, that made me sad. I was hoping to get a little bit more money, but oh well, what can I do? Oh, for some of those you wondering about weapons, they brought back all the weapons, as well as keeping the ones from Tri, of course. They didn't bring back that many monsters from 2nd G. Well, the only ones that I can say that they really brought back from 2nd G that I've seen, absolutely none of them, except for Bullfangos. I haven't seen anything else so far. I probably will later on, but who knows how that'll go. I have to say, I'm still... Oh, they brought back Monarga, I forgot about that, and Tigrex. Which, tier for me, because I was kind of hoping to have a good time without Barioth from Tri. All of those newbie missions from Tri, they traumatized me so. Oh, look, I'm almost out of time. I have less than a minute, so this is from some fans in Tennessee. Mr. Renade, stop QQing about needing a new PSP and get the game. You have a hacked one. Well, at least they think you do. So just get the game, no QQing, and start playing again. Besides that, thank you for watching, folks. Happy hunting to you all, and I'll be putting up another video fairly soon. Thank you, and goodbye.